everybody's back, I hope. So we are marching it out. We are going to do a few hamstring scoops just to really open out the backs of the legs. So you can do this seated, mummy. You can bring one leg forward. I'm going to do standing, and we're going to scoop down, reaching up, lengthening the spine. Inhale and exhale. We're doing it as fast or as slow. Feels good for you today. I can feel lovely stretch at the back of my legs. The more I flex my toes towards me, can you feel that, mummy? Yeah. Lovely on Zoom. Well done, everyone. Keep it up. Inhale and exhale. Lifting up. We've changed sides. Maybe just give me one or two. This is all part of our warm-up section before we get into all the fun, the strength training, the cardio, the balance work to get this full body feel good workout going. Amazing. We're going to do a little bit of cat-cow and opening out our chest, which often gets tight when we're sitting for long periods, the rounding of the back, that kyphosis that we want to prevent. We're going to put our hands behind our ears. Open out the elbows. Already, mummy, can you feel nice opening? Lovely straight spine. Belly button always engaged towards your spine through this workout. And we're going to just round out the back, elbows together. And then we're going to breathe in as we really are almost arching the back. So we're going to breathe out, bringing those elbows together, good. Almost like a standing or seated cat-cow. How does this feel, mummy? Good. Yeah, do you like this one? Good. Let's do one or two. So really make sure you've got that C shape. We're trying to open out the vertebrae, over-exaggerating it, and then opening out. This feels so good, especially when you wake up. Even if you pick one exercise on today's workout and do it for me before I see you next week, that'll make me so happy. Just make up your own little exercise snack. Open up. Everyone happy on Zoom? Good. So we started marching out. In terms of equipment for our workouts, you know, I don't expect you to have anything fancy. But if you have one of these resistance bands, very cheap, affordable on Amazon, or if you have a pair of old tights, something with a bit of resistance is great. Or if you don't have a belt or a gown tie, and if you don't have any of those, just mix without. We're going to start with my signature shoulder flossing, things that I say to do every single day, like flossing our teeth. We're trying to get the full range of mobility in our shoulder joint, this ball and socket joint. We're going to try and lift up, keep the band nice and loose to start. I see people that can't get their arms evenly up and over. That's in my, my group sessions even. So you can bend the arms as that band comes down. If you can't go all the way up and over, just do what your body allows. Over time, you're going to try and practice in the mirror every morning or whenever you get a moment in your busy days, because in front of the mirror, you'll be able to see if both sides are nice and even. It's very common for one side to be lopsided. Mummy's been doing this with me for, gosh, over 2 years now, Mummy. Does it feel nice and easy? Yes, and over time, as we do more repetitions, you'll start feeling that lactic acid, that burning sensation, which is perfectly normal, but just stop and start if you need to. And if it's too easy, you can maybe move your hands closer together, have more resistance on the band. Really use your breath. So don't forget our breathing. We had a lovely little breath snack at the beginning of this workout. So use those concepts as you're exercising. Breathing in, breathing out. Lovely. Let's do two more. Can you feel? Mommy, is it burning? Is it too much or is it okay? Okay, shall we try one more? Really reaching up. Give me a smile, everyone. And over. Amazing. Again, if you don't have a band, the next exercise is going to be a nice cross-body opener, just where I'm really extending the arms opposite across diagonally. But yeah, mummy's got it. We're going to be opening out, breathe out, breathe in. Maybe keep the arms straight in front of you. That's a bit harder than just dropping them down. Whatever you can manage to do today. Breathe in. Now, these bands are great because they're actually a form of resistance training. So we're trying to get our muscle to stay nice and strong, as well as our bones, because both, obviously, we lose muscle mass and bone density as we age, as after our 30s. So everything from, you know, young to old can benefit from these easy little drills. And I show these in my workplace wellness sessions as well. It's always handy to have a band at your desk or on your sofa. Can you feel it, mummy? We do one more, well done. And relax, excellent. Ooh, I can feel it. Okay, we're going to do one last one, which is a really good one. And a lot of my exercises have been approved by physios. So I know this is quite a specialty with physios. We're going to have our arms straight out in front of us. A bow and arrow. So we're keeping this elbow at shoulder height. And I'm going to try and squeeze back. We're going to do one side at a time. So maybe a couple of positions. I want you to really feel it. So, mommy, can you feel it in the middle of your back? Yeah, so do a few more. Relax your shoulders down. Can you relax a little bit more? So no tension here. And you're trying to squeeze in this little mid area. Mommy is rotating, alternating. That's absolutely fine. So we're going to exhale, inhale as we come to the front. Elbow stays about shoulder height. Well done to everyone on Zoom. I can see Aisha Auntie and her husband together. I've got Andrew, Taruna Auntie, Pushpa Ben, Nilesh. My parents. I've got off screen now on this new setup. So I know there's lots more of you on. Talk to you all at the end. Can you do one more? Trying to keep your wrists nice and well to your arm and relax. Ooh. Give it all a shake. When you're ready, just start marching out. You're going to get your steps in this workout. I think it was Aisha Auntie that once showed me her Fitbit at the end and said she got in, I think, 1,500 to make. And she walks daily. So we've got some really inspiring people joining us every week on Zoom. We are now going to move into my favorite part, the strength training. So we're going to do a strength exercise followed by a cardio exercise. I'm going to show you to recap for anyone that may be new to our sessions. We're trying to get, if you're able to stand, a full sit and stand position. But for those that can't, people that are less mobile, we're going to do our leg extensions as part of the warm-up for everyone anyway. So take a seat and we're going to lift one leg up off the floor. We can often do this even when we're sitting around watching TV, but I want you to think about the mind over muscle connection to really tighten these quadricep muscles. Can you feel it? They our knees, we added a bit of a hold in there. So if it's too much, build up to the hold. We're just lifting that, really strengthen our knees as well, yeah? So really focus. This is level 1. This is the exercise that I want you to do if you're not able to stand, if you're a beginner, new to the workout. Even if you've had a long break. I think lots of you have used YouTube while we were on holiday. Is that a yes? Thumbs up if you have. Who's already been emailing me. Well done, everyone. So whoever's used YouTube, we want to keep the muscles active. Next level up is to hold your chair. We're having our knees go out, never coming in. in line with your toes. The weight stays in the back part of your foot, in your heels. And we're just going to use this, and we'll all do this if we can, lifting up a few inches, coming back down. Really simple, but we're activating the muscles. So this could be level 2. If you're able to stand with a bit of support with the chair, breathing out, coming down. Now the squats are a for your stomach area as well, which I know is a huge concern to lots of us. So really engage your stomach. Let's do one more. Can you feel the muscles working, Mummy? Yeah? Yeah. Now, anyone level 3, otherwise you continue with whichever one works for you. We're going to come all the way up, but we're going to squeeze as we stand. Squeeze the thighs, the hamstrings, the glutes, stomach muscles engage. And if you need support, you've got your chair. You're going to come back down nice and slow. Knees going out in line with your toes. We're standing if we can, all the way up. Breathing out, going nice and slow on the way back down. Now check. You see your toes, Mummy, as you get up, yeah? So she used to have a lot of knee pain, right, Mummy? Before we started these sessions over 2 years ago. Touch wood, here we go. The osteoarthritis that she had, similar to my mum, similar to lots of you that have messaged me, has gone. So these are really effective exercises. We're going to do one more, breathing out, coming back slowly down. Now, for anyone that wants to progress and have a little rest, you can start adding some weight. So depending on your level, the beauty of strength training is that you can increase the weight you hold. Mummy's got a lovely laundry bottle. I've got a little kettlebell here, and we're going to come up all the way. I'm going to show you squats without the chair behind you just to see my side. If you can, we're going for about 10 repetitions. So my body stays nice and upright. My knees stay back. The weight's in my heels. Stomach muscles engage. We're going down nice and slow. And we're squeezing up, all the way up. Breathe out. Breathe in. If you're doing your leg extensions, that's also fabulous. Keep whatever movement you can do going. If you get tired, please stop, reset, rejoin when you're ready. Amazing squats and movement on Zoom that I can see. Good. Inhale, exhale. Mummy, can you feel these? Good. So the beauty of strength training is that we're increasing muscle mass. We are actually burning calories at rest, the more muscle mass that you have. So in terms of weight loss, this is a key part of fitness routines and something I'm always promoting for all ages. How many have we done, Mummy? Must be 10. Have we done 10? Let's relax. Well done. So from our strength move, when you're ready, I want you to get into a walk, maybe a jog for those that are not able, maybe even a little run, or even a march, seated or standing. We're going for about 30 seconds of cardio. Now this is quite intense. You should feel your heart rate has gone up with the weights, which is very effective because I often hit just from lifting weights because I don't run. I love walking, but it's really good for our aerobic capacity, our hearts, our lungs, our respiratory system. Shall we do 10 more seconds? Great work. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work. Give yourselves a rest. We're going to try and do the 2 exercises again, if we can, but take some deep breaths. Is everyone warmed up there? It is very warm in the UK. I know we have global participants, so it might be a little bit harder today to exercise. This new room of mine has got an AC unit, which I'm very, very lucky to have. But please stay hydrated, yeah? And give yourselves a bit more rest today. If you're feeling like you're unfit, it might just be the heat, yeah? Okay, so let's start again. Again, a quick recap. You could be doing your leg extension. You could be adding in some holds. You could be doing your assisted get up and get down and sit and stand. You could be doing just body weight sit and stands. Or you could increase your weight. You could add a little rucksack on your back for anyone that doesn't have more heavier weights. Or you could just add in different types of weights, from tins to bottles here. We've got, let's go for 10. Shall we try, Mummy? Are you recovered? Shall we go for 10 more? Sit and stand, squats, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to do them standing. Let's go. So, Mommy, keep track of numbers for me. Inhale and squeeze up. Exhale. Beautiful. We're going down nice and slow. We're not rushing that movement down either, because that way we've got the muscles under tension for longer. So it's time under tension. You've got your chair there for support. You could be doing this during your meeting, when you're watching too much TV. Add in a little squat snack. Inhale, exhale. Instagram, Facebook, we're live. YouTube. I hope you're just getting your squats in today with us, even if it's nothing else. Good. These are so effective. What number are we on, Mummy? 8. 8. Great. She's my mathematician. Lovely. And one more for luck. Excellent. One more. Good. No cheating. Breathing and calming down. Carefully, if you use any weights, please carefully put them down. When you're ready, you don't have to join in straight away. We're going to get started with our walk, jog, run, whatever you want to do. I can see Taruna Auntie has got her little yellow dumbbells there. Feel free to add them in if you want to tips on your walks. Only if you've been exercising over the last few weeks and you feel ready, you can add a little challenge. Mummy, you want to hold some tins? Extra, we are going to do some boxing in a minute. So just warming things up. Let's go for as slow or as fast as you can. Let's keep going if you can for 4, 3, 1. Yay. Well done. Heart rate up? Yes. Well done. Deep breaths, everyone. Nice deep breaths. Did your heart rate go up nice and high? Anyone on Zoom, can you give me a number out of honestly, number 10 is, I can't do any more, Lavina. Any numbers on the hand? How do you feel, Mummy? Did you get to about 7? Yes. I think Andrew's on 7. Amazing. I can see, I think Aisha Auntie and her husband, 7. Taruna Auntie, lots of you on Zoom. Well done. So let's go into a second exercise now for strength. We are going to do our lateral and front raises for our arms. So we're going to just be seated or standing. You can practice without weight. So beginners, just lifting out to the side, palms are down. I'm going to be holding maybe some tins or some light dumbbells down. And then your arms are going to come palms down to the front and down. So we're going nice and slow. Our shoulders are relaxed, our spine is straight, our belly button's engaged. We're going to go for about 10 of those. So, Mummy, do you want to pick up maybe some light milk cartons or some tins? I would go light on this exercise because you will really, especially as we go out laterally. So, nice deep breaths. We're really working our upper body strength here. Breathing out, slowly coming down, and then coming to the front Good. We're just varying the movement. We're challenging our brains. You know, I'm a big supporter of Alzheimer's Society. We're trying to reduce risks of things like dementia, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, osteoarthritis, osteoporosis. The list goes on, but exercise plays such a huge part in reducing risks of chronic illnesses. I can see you guys on Zoom. Well done, everyone. Breathe out. We're going nice and slow. So keeping those muscles under tension. Try not to swing your body. So try and keep everything nice and straight. Calming out to shoulder height. Isn't it tough, Mommy? It's okay? Good, she's strong. So let's keep going. You work to your ability. Give me 3 more if we can. Lovely. That's 3 little sets. If you need to stop and start at any point, please do. And 2, breathe out. Slowly down. Even that movement coming down is so important to not rush. Good. 1 more. Is your stomach muscles engaged here to protect your back and coming down. Excellent work. Now we're going to try a little new exercise inspired by the cycling I did in San Francisco across the Golden Gate Bridge. So this movement might feel a little bit strange. So we're all going to be seated. If anyone wants to try a double leg cycle, I tried this yesterday on my desk when I was writing the workout late at night. So you can sit back and try and cycle. I kind of move myself back a bit, keeping the back strong, and then you're going to just cycle away. How does this feel, Mummy? Does it feel okay? Yes. You're going to have to use your stomach muscles to stay nice and strong while we're cycling. Is this feeling all right? Well, I would suggest single leg. So maybe just doing a few on one leg, just bringing that knee up and round. Shall we go for 10 more seconds? How does this feel, okay? And then shall we change legs? So let's do a few singles. We're just varying here. If anyone wants to, we could add a little bit of boxing. There's a bit of coordination. I think we might end up kicking rather than cycling there. Depends how your brain is functioning this morning. And relax. So breathe, relax. We are doubling up strength exercise with a bit of cardio. So it's a little bit more intense. If you're beginners, pick it up, play this back on YouTube, and just try out little bits again. So let's try it again with our front and side raises. How is your weight this time? Maybe adjust them if it was too heavy. Don't be shy to drop it down, especially if this is your first session back in a while. We want to try and be doing this twice a week with strength training at minimum, yeah? That's the government guidelines as well of exercise. So let's go out again, Mommy. Are we ready? Shoulders back, deep breath, everybody smile. Smiling makes us feel good. And I'm very proud of you all doing whatever you can. So breathe out and lower. We're just really focusing on the muscles that are working here. Mommy, can you keep your arms any straighter on the way forward? Does it feel funny to keep it straight and then down straight as well? It's a bit difficult, so maybe keep it on the side of your body, yeah? Exhale, calming down. It doesn't have to be fully straight, but it just makes it a little bit more challenging. Keep going if we can. We're going for 4. Well done, everyone. This looks really simple, but it's quite effective, especially if you can get up to 10 repetitions in. You can maybe start off with just a few reps and build yourself up. And then adjust the weights. Good. Tins are the perfect thing that mummy's using. One more. Can you feel your shoulders, your upper back working, your arms? Good. One more for me. And relax down. We're going to move from cycling to a little bit of boxing. So if you've got any light weights and you want to use, I want you to just start punching out the optional. Even if you just want to do upper body and really box it out without the feet, or if you're using, you can go into a jog, a faster paced walk, or nice and slow. Strong punches. And what are your worries? Get them out here. Wow, Taruna, Auntie, you're super fast there. So is Andrew. We're going. Five, four, three. Well done, Mummy. 2 and 1. Breathe. Deep breath. I want you to take those deep breaths. I'm giving you this time. It goes up as an interval, and then it's going to go back down. The fitter you are, the easier it's going to be to recover. So, can you have a conversation with me? Are you ready to speak? Yes. Yeah. What are you making for dinner?
They are making uttappa and sambar.
Ah, she's making the South Indian pudlas. So they're made out of like lentils.
Yeah, rice and noodle dal I do.
Rice and moong dal, so really good protein there and great for digestion. I'm getting Mummy to talk to someone, yourself, even to yourself, to see whether you're able to talk after that cardio. Because that's a great way, when I was trained, it's called the talk test. As you recover, are you able to sing a song maybe? That shows that you've recovered quick enough to be able to sing, right? It's a good way for me to check. We're going to be doing a last exercise. Today we're going to be doing shoulder presses. So we're going to get our hands by our ears. When we come back down, we're not all the way down and release all the tension. We're going to try and push up. We're going to do a single, then another single, double, breathing out and down. If it's too difficult to do that double, you can just do double presses. Now we're going to maybe add some weight. So whatever weights feel good for you. If you're beginner, just start off with some tins. They're perfect, they're ideal. We're going to try and do a nice single, breathing out. Here, other side, single, and then double press. Big breath out to get those weights up and over. This is really important to help maintain our independence as we age. We're imagining reaching up, putting stuff on the shoulder. Shall we do a few more? Mummy, does this feel okay?
Yeah.
Keeping your brain fit as well to coordinate this movement. Big exhale. Use your back. Keep it nice and straight. Try not to swing it. So stay really still and make sure your stomach muscles are engaged. Whether you're seated or standing, this can be actually harder seated because you've got no chance of using your legs to help drive that weight up. So anyone seated, this is really tough. I can really feel mine burning away here. Breathe out and breathe out. Last big push. Can we get both up together? Up. Woo! And relax it down. How did that feel, Mummy?
Good.
Good. Can you feel it?
Yes.
With the tins?
Yes.
We're going to engage our stomach muscles for the cardio part. We're going to start doing our high knees. Now, seated or standing, I'm lifting my knee up towards my belly button. I'm really engaging my stomach as I do it. You can keep it all low impact. If anyone is more advanced, obviously you can really pick up the pace. But we want to imagine with our arms that we're off a boat in the sea and we're pulling ourselves back up on that rope. So really engage. We are going to do this for about another 15 seconds. You can hear I'm on breath. Are you good, Mummy?
Yes.
Super work. Keep it going, everyone. Last 5 seconds. You could go faster. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! That was a little clap. Super duper work. So we are doing very well. We are going to just finish off with a last little challenge with our little press ups. So we're going to actually just shuffle our, if you want to use this back wall. Anyone that hasn't done press ups before, and anyone that's not able to stand, I'm going to show you the seated option. Otherwise, Mummy's taking position against the wall, which I will also show you. Hands are going to be on your thighs. If you're seated, you're going to push down and push away using that pressure against your thighs, keeping your spine nice and straight, neck in line with your back. Inhale, exhale. We're trying to activate all the muscles in our upper body and bend at our elbows for a nice 90-degree bend. Mummy's been doing wall press ups for a while now. So she is against the wall, hands at shoulder height, and she's bringing her body towards the wall in a lovely straight line and coming away, breathing out as she comes away. I'm going to show YouTube and Zoom, me on the side here. Hope Instagram can just about see it as well. You can challenge yourself by going further away. Inhale, exhale. And for anyone that's been practicing these, maybe twice a week, 3 10, you can progress to a lower level like your kitchen island or a stable table and do your press ups against that. And then obviously if anyone wants to progress, it's to the floor where I show all my more advanced students how to do floor press ups. So while we're standing, Mummy, I'm going to move these weights up. You are going to do some lovely hip circles. We're going to bring in our balance work. So for anyone stand, I'm going to do the circle seated. Otherwise, balance work is really important, not only to prevent falls as we age, but to correct any muscular imbalances. So if you're seated, just come forward on your chair and you can do a few circles here for our hip mobility. Keep those hips nice and supple. Work going on. So the leg that's straight is taking all of her weight and she's trying to keep the body nice and straight on the chair. We can change direction. As you progress, maybe hold the chair a little bit less, or anyone, I can see some of you amazing people on Zoom are trying balance work without any support. So that is definitely the more advanced level. Body's nice and straight and still. Really focus on this hip, big ball and socket joint where we want to keep nice and flexible. Did you feel it, Mummy?
Yes.
The leg that's supporting, did you feel it there? Shall we try and swivel around? Do you want to do it on this one? Amazing. So I'll show you seated again. Ideally, balance work every single day. So whether it's first thing in the morning, just standing on one leg when you brush your teeth, that's what I often recommend. Or if you can do a few of these when you're watching TV, can you feel it in your hip joint? Good. And shall we change direction? Some of you are doing it without any support, so well done. If you are, you're trying to keep nice and still. Focus on your stomach muscles to help you stay balanced. Good. Breathe through. You can make the circles bigger or smaller, depending on your level. Well done. And excellent work. Super work today. We are going to do a last little bits before we do the favorite part for me anyway, which is the stretching. We're going to do a few little star jumps because you're all stars. But whatever you manage to do today, to make some space, I'm going to do the thing. I want you to give yourselves a big clap. So I want to hear those claps. Mommy's doing double leg. Doesn't she look fabulous? You can do single leg, whatever works for you. You could be doing standing. Obviously, we're not showing high impact much in this workout, but the more, if anyone wants to give it a go, or if you've got grandchildren, children, summer holidays, get them to work out with you. Some activity, really fun. Let's keep going. Everyone, last 5 seconds of hard work today. 4, 3, give yourselves a big clap. I can. And 1. Yay! Well done. I want you to breathe. So let's just go back to that breath snack we did at the beginning of the workout, where all I said to you is focus on your breath. Mommy, is your heart rate up? How are you feeling? Are you good? You've done super duper well, especially after our little break. We're going to just focus on our breath. So tune in, maybe put a hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. Is your heart rate up? Can you try and slow that breath down? We're going to use that lovely slow breath when we do our stretches, just to bring the body back down to normal, lengthen out the muscles, reduce risk of any injuries from any new exercises. So important to stretch. So well done. Hopefully bringing that heart rate back down. We're going to extend one leg. There's an option here if you do have your band or your belt or your gown tie near you. You can maybe strap this belt, Mummy. Do you want to do this lovely hamstring stretches in her lovely breath snack already? She's in her little moment of zen there. I want you to bring that breath to your stretches now. So we're going to lengthen one leg out in front of us, so you can all see us there. And all we're going to do is breathe in and then release forward. You don't even have to sit forward, but maybe bring your arms a bit further down. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. I just want you to bring length into this leg. Maybe flex your toes towards you. And lovely long stretch from the top of your thigh down to your ankle. Breathe in, breathe out. Last few breaths here. We're trying to hold these to lengthen the muscles out, increase flexibility. So if you like the band, if you don't like the band, I'm going to show you the usual one where we just reach up on the other side. You can use your band if you did it the first time. Reaching up and then falling forward, maybe aiming for your toes, your shins, your calves, whatever feels good. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Lengthen that leg. Send that breath to any areas of tension. Stretching can be quite, but the more you do it, hopefully the more you enjoy it. And you release, rolling up the spine. We're going to do a nice little shoulder stretch. I'll show you standing. I'm going to bring one arm in front of me, other hand above or below the elbow. And I'm just going to bring that arm across the body and look over the shoulder. So I'm almost hugging it in and just releasing out the upper back. We've done a lot of those shoulder presses, lateral front raises today. So just relax your shoulder away, good. Inhale, exhale, and release it back. Well done. This side, let's just go, come over and across. Super, super work, that's it. Breathing in, breathing out. Lovely. Let's just look over, just stretching out your neck as well. Inhale, exhale, and relax it down. Lovely work. We're going to just stretch out our neck, so maybe bringing one hand onto the opposite ear, relax the shoulder down. Just bring that ear towards the other shoulder or arm, maybe linking the other arm behind. The straighten your back is, and maybe twisting your neck. So maybe looking down your feet or wherever feels good. Can you feel that, Mummy? A little bit of length from your ear down to your shoulder. And then the other side. So other hand to the ear, just releasing it down. If you want to add that little arm behind your back, but keep the back nice and straight for me. Or just the neck stretch and relax. We're going to do a nice forward fold, seated or standing. We're just going to let everything go and release down between your legs. Let your head, neck and shoulders go. Maybe just rock side to side. I know the blood's flowing to your brain. Just for a minute, let everything surrender. And then come back to the middle. I want you to really slowly ease by vertebra. Slowly unravel the back. Coming up to a nice standing position. We are going to do our famous feel-good hugs. Just to feel good at the end. Sending everyone lots of virtual love and positivity. Like a cat-cow to help open up the back. Breathing in, arms open, chest open. Round out the spine. Give yourselves a big hug from me and Mummy to all of you that have taken today. Spread the love. Let's give Mummy a hug. If you've got anyone near you, give them a hug for getting this workout done. Mummy gets a big hug. Yay. Thank you so much for joining us every week, Mummy. You inspire so many people. We're going to take a nice big feel-good finish, positive inhale, lift the arms up, breathe in lots of positivity, exhale any negativity, stress, anxiety, all away. One final big positive inhale, capture it all, bring your hands to the top, down to your heart center. Moment to thank yourselves. Super well done, everyone. We are in a new studio. Everything's saved on my YouTube channel. Please share it with your loved ones. Sign up to my newsletter on my website. Join the WhatsApp group where I give everyone updates. I'm going to go and talk to my Zoom participants after I've logged off Instagram and Facebook.